Have you ever planted a garden only to watch your crops struggle, wilt, or fail, leaving you frustrated and wondering if there's a better way? What if I told you there are incredible plants from around the world, hardy, fast-growing, almost unstoppable crops that thrive when everything else fails? Welcome back to Daily Plant Life, the channel where we uncover the secrets to growing plants that actually work for you. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so you don't miss any tips that can transform your garden. Today, we're exploring 10 resilient, often forgotten crops that will change the way you grow food this season, giving you fast, reliable results no matter your experience level. Let's get into it. Plant number 1, quinoa. Quinoa is a crop that has captured global attention in recent years, but it's still underutilized in many home gardens. Originating from the Andean highlands of South America, quinoa is a hardy grain that can grow in poor soils, tolerate drought, and even withstand cooler temperatures that would stun other cereals. The first thing to know is that quinoa prefers a sunny location with well-drained soil. Though it tolerates a variety of soil types, a slightly sandy loam enriched with compost will give you the fastest and healthiest growth. Start by sowing seeds directly into the ground after the last frost if you're planting in a temperate climate, or indoors in trays if you want to get a head start. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged, because quinoa roots don't like standing water. One of the beautiful things about quinoa is its adaptability. It's relatively pest-resistant, and the plant produces seeds in about 90 to 120 days, depending on the variety. As it grows, you'll notice the striking flower heads forming. These will eventually produce the edible seeds. Harvest when the seed heads are dry and the seeds rattle inside. Quinoa is a great choice this season because it can thrive when other grains, like wheat or barley, struggle, making it perfect for home gardeners looking for reliability and nutritional value. Plant number 2, amaranth. Amaranth is another incredible plant that often flies under the radar, yet it's packed with nutrition and versatility. Amaranth can be grown both for its leaves, which are high in vitamins and minerals, and for its seeds, which are a complete protein. This plant thrives in warm weather but is remarkably drought-tolerant. When planting amaranth, choose a sunny spot with rich, loose soil. You can start seeds indoors about 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost, or sow them directly in the garden once the soil has warmed. The seeds are tiny, so handle them carefully and cover lightly with soil. Amaranth grows quickly, sending up tall, elegant stalks that produce clusters of colorful flowers, deep reds, purples, and even golden hues. The key to fast growth is consistent moisture during early development, but once established, the plant can handle dry periods remarkably well. Amaranth's leaves can be harvested continually throughout the season, making it a highly productive crop. By the end of the season, you'll also have seeds to harvest for storage or cooking. This plant is ideal right now because it's resilient, visually stunning, and provides multiple edible yields in one growing season. Plant number 3, teff. Teff is a tiny grain from Ethiopia that has enormous potential for home gardeners seeking resilience and nutrition. Though small in stature, teff is incredibly hardy, drought-tolerant, and grows rapidly under the right conditions. It thrives in full sun and tolerates a range of soil types, including less fertile areas where other grains might fail. Start by lightly sprinkling seeds on the soil surface and gently pressing them in, keeping them moist until germination, which usually occurs within a week. Teff produces dense clusters of fine stalks that mature quickly, often in just 60 to 75 days. It's a crop that rewards consistent but moderate watering, and because it's naturally resistant to many pests and diseases, you'll spend less time battling garden challenges. Teff is perfect this season because it grows quickly, tolerates variable weather, and can be harvested as a grain for baking or even as a nutritious fodder for small-scale gardening systems. Teff is so fine that it's easy to broadcast in a patch, allowing for quick coverage of soil and weed suppression. Its tiny grains are rich in protein, making it excellent for homemade flour or porridge. Growing teff alongside legumes improves soil fertility, while minimizing the need for fertilizers. It tolerates a variety of climates, from dry periods to cooler nights, making it versatile for seasonal planting. Teff stalks can be used as mulch once harvested, protecting soil moisture for the next crop. Regular trimming of the tallest shoots can encourage denser, more productive growth. Its rapid germination allows you to see results in just a week, keeping gardeners motivated. Plant number 4, sunchoke, Jerusalem artichoke. The sunchoke, or Jerusalem artichoke, is a tuberous plant native to North America, often forgotten despite its resilience and nutritional value. Sunchokes grow vigorously in a variety of soils, including sandy or clay-heavy soil, and they tolerate both drought and frost remarkably well. Planting involves setting tubers directly into the ground, about 4 inches deep, spaced 12 inches apart. One of the fascinating things about sunchokes is how fast they multiply. Each tuber can produce a cluster of new plants, giving you a robust harvest even if other crops fail. These plants prefer full sun but will tolerate partial shade, and they require minimal maintenance once established. The stalks can grow tall, and by the end of the season, you'll have an abundance of tubers to dig up and enjoy raw, roasted, or in soups. Their hardiness makes them ideal for gardeners seeking reliable crops this season. Sunchokes develop a network of tubers underground, so spacing is flexible depending on your garden space. The plant's flowers attract bees and other pollinators, benefiting nearby crops. Tubers left in the ground over winter often produce early shoots the following spring. Sunchokes tolerate poor, sandy soils where most vegetables struggle. The stalks can grow tall enough to provide a windbreak or partial privacy screen in your garden. They are remarkably pest-resistant, reducing the need for chemical intervention. Sunchokes can be used in soups, roasting, or even fermented for unique culinary applications. Plant number 5, Kohlrabi. Kohlrabi is a European vegetable that deserves more attention in modern gardens due to its adaptability and rapid growth. Kohlrabi forms a bulb-like stem just above the soil, which is both tender and flavorful. It prefers fertile, well-drained soil and a sunny location, but is remarkably tolerant of cooler temperatures, making it ideal for spring or fall planting. Seeds can be sown directly into the garden or started indoors for earlier harvests. Kohlrabi grows quickly, often ready to harvest in just 45 to 60 days, and is relatively pest-free compared to other cruciferous vegetables. Keep the soil evenly moist to ensure tenderness, and thin seedlings so each plant has space to develop. This plant produces fast results, offers multiple harvest options, and can thrive when more delicate crops like cabbage or broccoli struggle. Kohlrabi's bulb-like stem can be stored in a cool, dry place for several weeks, extending its harvest life. Young leaves around the stem are edible and tender, perfect for salads or stir-fries. Regular watering helps maintain the crisp texture of the stem and prevents fibrous growth. Kohlrabi grows well in succession, so planting multiple rounds provides a continuous harvest. It's highly compatible with companion plants like onions, cucumbers, or beets. Even small kohlrabi bulbs are flavorful, making it forgiving if spacing is tight. Some varieties have striking purple or white bulbs that add visual interest to your garden. Plant number 6, OCA, Oxalis tuberosa. OCA is a fascinating tuber from the Andes, known for its resilience to frost and poor soil conditions. It produces colorful tubers that vary from yellow to pink to deep red, adding both nutrition and vibrancy to your harvest. Plant OCA tubers in loose, well-draining soil in a sunny spot. The plant grows as a low, sprawling vine, so give it space to spread. Regular watering during growth ensures good tuber development, but once established, OCA tolerates variable rainfall. The tubers are harvested in late autumn, often after the first frost, which can enhance their sweetness. OCA is ideal for gardeners seeking a hardy crop that can survive unpredictable seasons and still produce a visually stunning and nutritious harvest. OCA tubers develop vibrant colors that change with sunlight exposure, giving a rainbow effect to your harvest. Planting OCA in raised beds can improve drainage and tuber quality. Tubers can be eaten raw, boiled, roasted, or even lightly fermented for different flavors. OCA tolerates frost, which often sweetens the tubers naturally. The plant's sprawling habit can cover bare soil, helping reduce weed growth. Older plants can survive multiple seasons with minimal maintenance. Mulching around the base helps retain moisture and improves tuber development. Plant number 7, Yacon. Yacon is another Andean tuber that is grown primarily for its sweet, crunchy roots. Yacon thrives in sunny locations with rich, well-drained soil and can handle cooler temperatures better than many tropical tubers. Plant Yacon rhizomes in spring after the last frost, giving each plant plenty of space to grow, as it can reach several feet in height. Regular watering encourages rapid growth, and the plant produces clusters of tubers underground, ready to harvest in late autumn. Yacon is exceptionally forgiving. It can handle periods of drought or poor soil and still reward gardeners with a sweet, edible crop. This makes it perfect for beginners or anyone seeking a high-yield, low-maintenance plant for the season. Yacon roots have a unique sweet flavor that makes them ideal for raw snacking or juicing. The plant's tall stalks can be pruned to control size and improve root growth. Yacon produces clusters of tubers, meaning one plant can give a generous harvest. Its leaves attract beneficial insects, supporting overall garden biodiversity. The plant is remarkably forgiving to minor drought or irregular watering schedules. Yacon can grow well in containers, making it accessible for small spaces. Tubers harvested in late autumn can be stored in a cool, dark place for several weeks without spoiling. Plant number 8, Krosn, Chinese artichoke. Krosn, also known as the Chinese artichoke, is an unusual tuber that survives in almost any soil type, including heavier clay soils where other crops struggle. The tubers are small and knobby, with a delicate, nutty flavor that is popular in Asian cuisine. Plant Krosn tubers in early spring, spacing them about 6 inches apart in well-tilled soil. The plant grows upright stalks that eventually produce tiny white flowers, but the real treasure is underground. Krosn tolerates cold winters and requires minimal care, making it perfect for gardeners seeking a unique and reliable crop that will thrive even if more sensitive vegetables fail. Krosn's knobby tubers have a crunchy texture that holds up well in stir-fries or pickling. The plant's underground growth habit allows it to thrive in soils that are challenging for other vegetables. It produces delicate white flowers that add subtle beauty to the garden. Tubers multiply quickly, making it easy to expand your patch year after year. Minimal pest issues make Krosn a low-maintenance choice for beginner gardeners. You can layer straw or mulch around the base to retain moisture during dry periods. Its unique appearance often sparks conversation, making it a fun crop to show off to visitors. Plant number 9, salsify. Salsify is a root vegetable that is largely forgotten but extremely hardy and fast-growing. It tolerates poor soils and cooler temperatures, making it ideal for fall and winter gardening. Sow seeds directly into loose, deep soil to accommodate the long, slender roots. Keep the soil moist during germination and thin seedlings to give each plant room to grow. Salsify roots are ready for harvest in just a few months and can be used in soups, stews, or roasted. Its resilience and ease of growth make it a perfect choice for gardeners who want dependable crops that require minimal attention. Salsify roots develop a sweet, delicate flavor after the first frost, making late-season harvesting ideal. The plant's leaves are edible in early growth, adding extra value. Salsify tolerates compacted or clay-heavy soils better than many root vegetables. Planting in loose soil helps the long taproots grow straight and tender. It is highly resilient to temperature swings and occasional drought. Once harvested, roots store well in sand or sawdust for several months. Flowers attract bees, which benefits nearby vegetables and herbs. Plant number 10, tepary beans. Tepary beans are a legume from North and Central America, prized for their extreme drought tolerance and fast maturation. They thrive in full sun and can grow in poor, sandy soils where other beans would fail. Plant seeds directly in the garden after the last frost, spacing them adequately to allow for climbing if you provide trellises. Todayyyy beans fix nitrogen in the soil, improving fertility for future crops. The beans mature quickly, often in just 60 to 90 days, and they remain productive even under dry conditions. For this season, todayyyy beans are a reliable, nutrient-rich choice that adds variety to any garden. Todayyyy beans remain productive even in extreme heat where other legumes fail. Their rapid growth produces pods in just a couple of months, ideal for quick harvests. The plant's bushy habit can provide light shade for smaller companion crops. Todayyyy beans enrich the soil with nitrogen, improving fertility for the next planting. Even minimal watering allows them to produce nutritious pods and seeds. Drying harvested beans extends storage life for future cooking. They are naturally resistant to many common pests and diseases, reducing garden maintenance. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into 10 resilient, often overlooked crops that can thrive when almost everything else fails. I hope you're feeling inspired to try something new in your garden this season, whether it's leafy greens, tubers, or grains that you've never grown before. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Daily Plant Life, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a tip that can help your garden flourish. Drop a comment below and let me know which plant you're most excited to grow, or share your own gardening wins. I love hearing from you. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and most importantly, keep growing, because every seed you plant is a step toward a more vibrant, productive garden. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.